goes out to you, you. This goes out to you. This goes out to you. This goes out to you and you. This goes out to you. This goes out to you.
Hello world. Yeah, I've been there before. On the edge of the ledge. Eyes focused on floor. I've grown a lot since then. Lost love and found more. Trying to be a better me. Quit smoking Newport.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to this week's edition of Grown Talk with Goddess. How's everybody doing? I've been going. I didn't do my show last week, which would have been the day after my birthday, because like the bad mother that I am, I went out and I partied for my birthday, and I had a sick child at home, and the next day she needed to have her appendix removed or she was going to die, and I neglected it. So I had to miss my show. But can you imagine if we had all of that going on and I still did my show? Then I really would have felt like a badass mother. So
That's not that. It's as a culture. What's good, Tone?
hey, Tony.
As a culture, we're taught. Hold on one second. This person, no, I don't fuck with them. All right. Yeah, I said that mad. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't like that motherfucking person. What's good, Prodigy?
Hey.
And guys can tell you, I don't say that about people. That person I don't fucking like. All right, so as a black culture, we're taught swallow it.
Yeah.
Put some dirt on it.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing wrong with you. Your arms just hanging off. Like, you know, we're taught super tough love. Like, not just regular tough love, super tough love. And to be honest with you, kids, you know, our kids test us. You know, our kids, hey, I ain't feeling well and this and that. The motherfuckers on that fucking phone.
Exactly.
They still doing the shit they normally do. And I remember when I was sick, nigga, it wasn't no fucking TV.
Right.
Nigga, I got healthy so motherfucking quick, and I think I want to go for the second half of school. Just watching paint dry shit ain't what's up for me. So it's just like,
I remember that too. Kids stay home from school now. They be playing the video game all day. Like, I thought you was sick. What is this? I hear your phone ringing every 5 minutes. Who else is home with you?
Exactly. So, you know, it's not the bad parent thing. It's just more lines of it's what's been embedded in us from a young age that, you know, you ain't really sick, or you're trying to get out of taking the trash out. You try to get out of going to school. And unfortunately for us, this is a first time we can say, as far as generations, even my generation didn't have all this technology at your fingertips and this and that. So it's super brand new.
Yeah.
Super brand new. Like, we had certain things and this and that, yeah, but what these young kids have now. So, but you caught it, like I said, the next night, like, all right, something's wrong.
Right.
That's when the parent came out, like, all right, you know what I mean? You ain't stopped bleeding yet, so something might be really wrong. Let's go.
She had 104 fever, so it was like,
That's
okay,
what I'm saying. That's when the parent kick in.
Yeah.
It's not one of those. It's something I need to take her to the doctor for.
Absolutely.
And she went and got herself taken care of. So.
Yeah. So I wasn't here last week, and that's the reason why. And it took me all this time to get over that. But she's doing good. She was in the hospital for one day. She had appendicitis and was home the next day. So, you know, shout out to her. She's at home recovering. And my kids also started school. Yo, if I could send a personal message to anybody who's watching my show that has kids that go to school with my daughter, it is that a lot of stuff that your children do, whether they be gay, whether they be fucking in the hallways at the school, regardless of what it is, I know about it. And a lot of these parents are my friends. I don't say nothing to the parents. But if there's one thing I can suggest that people do is talk to their kids about bullying and fighting. My daughter keeps getting bothered by like this big king size bitch that's like bigger than me. And I know her mother. And over the summer, me and the girl's mother reached out to each other a couple of times. She says it's my daughter. My daughter's like 110 pounds wet. This little girl about 250. I know my daughter.
We all know what that is, though. You know, unfortunately, you see someone that's more attractive than you. You see someone that's getting more attention than you, or attention that you feel you should be getting in those things. And again, at the home, we're not being taught. I don't care if she got hair down to her ass and it's hers. Mm-hmm. There's a nigga out there that like your hair on one side of your motherfucking head. Serious. Like, right. There's someone out there for somebody. And I remember this guy, you know, I mean, he's an offensive lineman in the NFL now. I used to go to school with him. And we were in the hallway. And I always remember what he told me. And there are two women there. One, Lord have mercy, I wanted to rape her on a good way every single day. And then there was another one that was unattractive no matter what pill or drug I ever took. And he said, look at that girl right there. She's one of the most attractive women I've ever seen in my life. And it was the woman I wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. Oh, shit. But it taught me beauty is really in the eye of the beholder. I guess so. We all like different shit for different things. Yeah. And there's a man out there for that young lady who's tool change.
Right, right.
You got a lot of these skinny niggas that love big bitches to fucking flatten their asses and make them can't breathe and whatever, and they love that. Right. It's what's in them.
Right.
And, you know, unfortunately, society has said, okay, you're not light-skinned, you're not pretty. You're not white, you're not pretty. You don't have your long hair, it's not yours, you're not pretty. Mm-hmm. And we're not saying something different at home, like, I don't give a fuck what Brooke Shields got. Or, look at Halle Berry. Oh, my gosh, one of the most beautiful women in the world, and personal life is a fucking shitstorm, miserable.
Word.
You know what I mean? Can't find a man to stay with her. You know what I mean? She ain't giving up no pussy. You know what I mean? So you got all that beauty and all that money, and you fucking miserable. Well, so, yeah.
Halle Berry was married to Eric Benet, who was a sex addict.
Ain't no sex addict. Sorry. That man had it. No, seriously, he had a normal sex habit. You, like, first of all, and I think that kind of, like, really hurt her. Where the entire fucking universe considered you in the top 10 of most beautiful women in the face of this earth. And no matter what culture you was, you put her, black, put in the top 2, top 3. You know what I mean? This cultured up, but she was in the top 10 of every faction's most beautiful woman.
Right.
And then you are sexy as hell. You meet a man that thinks of you in that same way, and he wants to fuck you.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with that? He don't want to fuck your babysitter or your nurse or your whatever. He wants to fuck you.
But I heard that he was like OD and he walked around barefoot all the time, which could be, you know, unattractive to some women. You outside in the street walking around.
She should have realized that when that nigga was piping the shit out of her ass. That nigga was barefoot. And nigga, you need to put some slippers or some Nike sandals or something shit on your motherfucking feet. Because that shit bothered me. But you need that, all that. So I think, you know, what y'all really need to do is sit down, you, that mother, and the two young ladies, and explain to them, you are still beautiful. She may be getting attention from this, but you're getting attention too, or you're missing it because you're walking around angry and upset when there's someone that wants to approach you, but they're scared to approach you because you're giving off all these aggressive vibes.
We passed that. Her daughter called me a porn star. If I see her or her mother on site, I'm going to fuck them up.
Why?
Okay, first of all, the little girl is making fun of my daughter and bullying my daughter because her mother is a porn star.
All right, so again, what you do, you get the mother and the daughter, and you and your daughter together, and you just hit him with the 2-piece.
Yeah. Yo, if I was okay, first of all, the little girl don't follow me on social media. So the only way this little girl would think that way of me is if that's what her mother has told her about me. Oh yeah, Alicia's mother, I know her. She a porn star.
Well, I mean, it's not even mothers. It's the internet. So some people look your name up, look you up. They'll be able to find almost anything. But at the end of the day,
Not a porn star.
right? But at the end of the day, that's a job. I'm serious. That is legitimately a job. That pays very fucking well. So
Listen.
while I'm driving this and you're walking or busing it, I guess I'll be a good porn star, making good money.
Yeah, I wish. It's not like it's not anything I've ever considered.
Well, not that. It's just again because
I have
it
kids.
could be the mother. It could be the mother hating on
It's
you because
100% the mother.
she feels that maybe you get more attention than her.
Oh yeah.
But it's what they see in the home.
Tony texted me, said he's not trying to see me on World Star. Yo, listen. Maybe you'll see me on the next episode of like.
2-piece to the eye. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm serious, yo. Because like I always, from a guy standpoint, I always say you can always tell if a guy is really about that life.
Mm-hmm.
If the nigga is yelling, he's doing all this motherfucking loud noise, making all these hand gestures. All right, this nigga in drama class, you just slap the shit. Don't punch him, slap the shit out of him.
Word.
Slap the living shit
I'm
out of him,
saying
and
the
it'll be
same
done right there.
thing.
It'll be done.
Oh my god.
Because ain't no nigga, because man, it's been so long. But I was just like, all right, I'm not going to get into this, like, we want to get it popping or not.
Mm-hmm.
And they started that loud, and I just slapped the living shit out of him. Open hand in front of everybody. All right, now you're done, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you go enjoy your fucking day.
Like, we're going to treat you accordingly, bitch.
Exactly.
All right. So, before I get into the whole deadbeat father thing and tell you guys how my son finally saw his father for the first time in 2 months, 2 days ago, I originally put up a post that I actually thought was going to generate a lot more than just Tony's essay on it in regards to cheating.
See, what I try to explain to you, and sometimes you listen, sometimes you fucking don't. No one's going to comment on shit like that.
Why?
Because they're not going to put themselves in a situation where like, well, how do you know about that?
Listen, a couple of these men on my Facebook page done cheated with their girls with me.
All right,
I was
so
about to
right,
tag
but
them.
these motherfuckers ain't gonna put on motherfucking Facebook, yeah, you right, and this and that, and she gonna be like, how the fuck you know? So ain't nobody gonna put themselves in no situation like that. So you done bumped your motherfucking head.
I wanted to know basically why people cheat instead of leave. Like, is it out of boredom?
Tell you all day long. It's no problem.
I really want to know.
It's true.
The way I posted it on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen, if you're bold enough to speak up, tell me, why did you cheat? Why do men cheat? Why do ladies cheat? Lack of affection, sex? Who cheated out of boredom? Talk to me. Why not leave? Anyone ever been with somebody that always took them back after cheating? Anyone ever have a child on their partner and they stayed? I really wanted to know this.
I'll help you out with all this. People who cheat are fucking cowards. And I was a coward a lot of times back in my day. Because I'm being real. At the end of the day, if you are unhappy with someone or in a situation, you just move on from it. Damn, see how simple that shit was?
Nah, it's not that easy.
It is that
It's not
easy.
that easy. Maybe it's easier for men
It's not.
than it is for
it's
women.
easy fucking period.
It's not.
I'm not happy. You are not satisfying me. I am not getting attention. Whatever the fucking situation is, I think at this time it's best for us to move on.
But what
And
if
then
you
find
have-
somebody else.
What if you have children involved?
I don't give a fuck what you got involved. Because I always tell you, people don't understand the worst thing you can do to a child is stay with the parent, the opposite parent, when you don't feel them like that no more. Because you're showing your kids went from saying the butt taps, kisses, good morning, to not seeing y'all motherfuckers speak at all. To now all of a sudden y'all speaking through the kid. So what does this kid start to look and see and appreciate? They appreciate the same ass shit, and that's what they're gonna look for in mates. We destroy our kids more than we build them when we do that dumb shit.
The other day, my daughter, my 16-year-old, said something to me and it hit me hard. And it was somewhere along the lines where she's got a little boyfriend that has loved her forever, 3 years now, and she broke up.
Once she
with
kicked to the curb,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get her for that. She
Yeah.
think when I see you, it's on and popping, yo.
She keeps saying, Mom, what you want me to be unhappy for years like you were and take nonsense from him? I'm walking away. I'm not trying to do like you did.
Exactly.
And I'm
See,
like,
yeah, but it's the truth. And as I'm saying, this is with the kids. You have some, again, like your adult, she's strong enough to break the cycle. But you have others that sit there in that same situation and continue to deal with it. And because, again, this is what they saw. This is what they were taught. Remember, we're the one raising our kids. They're going to do what we teach them, whether it's right or wrong. Whether it's to go out there, sell drugs on that corner, or go to the library, or get the laptop, break it out, read a book, get a good education, we raise our kids.
okay, and this kind of intertwines into what I was going to say for the next topic, but in regards to what I said about the kids, I stayed with the father of my children, Henry, for 10 years. And during that duration, I got cheated on many times.
Right.
I knew about it. The girls were reaching out to me. They, I was getting pictures mailed to my house of things that they were doing. And the very first time I found out that he was cheating on me, I was about 3 months pregnant with our daughter. And I looked at it like, I'm not leaving him. I'm pregnant. I'm about to have a baby. And we did counseling. We did couples counseling, and we tried to, work through it. And everything was okay for a while, but always in the back of my mind, I thought to myself, everything that he's laying here doing with me, he was probably doing with that other girl. I've seen pictures of it. Images you can't get rid of. But then you also think...
You can get rid of those images.
How?
Easy.
I still see it. Like, I see it right now, and I'm talking to you, looking at you, and I still see pictures from 10 years ago of that, these females were sending me of the things that my man was doing with them.
I've heard. Hold on one second.
Super speed.
Hot ass mess, man. All right, sorry.
Can I take these batteries home for my
Hot mess.
for my little gibbet? But
But I applaud her. And when I saw her, I told you, I said I couldn't believe what the age she was because she has a grown mentality.
Yeah,
like
we
she
see
didn't
it, though.
she didn't act her age. She was very docile, whatever, except for that truck shit where that nigga was pressed against that seat so hard because that nigga was pointing like a motherfucker. The look of her face, boy. But it's, and this is why I say we're cowards. I've cheated. I've been cheated on, and it's a coward move. And I always tell people, love don't hurt under any circumstances. If someone truly cared about you, they would not put you in a situation to be hurt, to be disrespected, where a person could just come up to you and go, listen, this ain't working. And this is another problem with, we continue to start dating people that we're not best friends with. Like your best friend will come and be like, yo, I ain't trying to hurt you. Right now, I think we just need to part ways.
Mm-hmm.
We might come back in the future, but as of right now,
Yo,
it
I
ain't
hate
working.
that shit. I hate that line. Maybe later on down the line, nigga. If it ain't work now, I ain't gonna look for it to work then.
Well, I mean,
Down
sometimes it does happen like in an instant, because even though you're hearing the person tell you this is what I want, you may not be willing to give it fully. You know what I mean? Like, I like this, I love this, I want this, and you're just not at a place to where you can fully give it, or you want to. You can give it, but you don't want to, for whatever it is. But as time goes on and you meet new people, you be like, yo, Because I said it to myself. Nigga, you dumb as hell. You let that person walk away for that? But you needed to continue to grow, learn more. But then you go and you meet someone else and then you appreciate it more.
Is that how that works?
That's the way it's supposed to. Like, I'm still good friends with a lot of my exes because we were friends. Like, cause like I said, I've had a lot of sex partners, but I've had a lot of relationships.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So like, we still, like, one of them to this day can still call me and, you know, she need a conversation, she need help, and I can help, I will. You know what I mean? She got a fucking football team. She got more kids than you, but it's just more lines of shots. We have that connection, and no, she's married and all, and I'm not trying to still get with her. She ain't still trying to get with me, but we're friends. And unfortunately, we don't have that anymore when we're in relationships.
Okay.
You know, we break up as fuck you, fuck this, and fuck
Word.
this. This is you, and that's you, and fuck you, and all this other shit. And now all of a sudden, y'all see each other, y'all mad as hell. Nigga, you was just hugged up a couple of months ago, a couple of days or weeks ago. It was my boo, my wife. Oh my gosh, and this and that. All of a sudden, like, it should never get to that point.
Right.
So we cheat because we're cowards. Or we're in a situation where we're not really in the relationship. Or, again, like I said, there's one person who's in the relationship and the other's not.
Right.
But you still believe you in one. Or where people settle. All right, well, you know what? This nigga treat me like shit, but he bust my ass. So I'm going to stay in it. And then you meet a motherfucker that actually listens to you. Like, literally listens to the words that are coming out of your mouth. And you're like, holy shit. All right, he ain't bust some ass, but I'm going to get this nigga some ass because I want to continue to have someone around that's actually going to pay me some fucking attention.
Yeah, why don't I ever meet these people that
Well, stop going to these fucking hole-in-the-wall places. I keep telling you that shit.
I don't go nowhere. I be at home all the time. I don't do nothing.
We don't believe that shit.
My sex drive is all low since I turned 38. I'm not even horny no more. Never. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with me, man.
Your mind, and I like to explain that to people. Your mind can create what you want. Like, when me and Michelle stopped living together, and like when I was there, I wanted it every day, all day, but I'm not there anymore.
Yeah.
All right, so for me to allow myself to be horny and we're not in the same place defeats the purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you kind of like fix your mind to like not even think about sex.
Yeah.
Or it's not on your mind, and then as soon as you see her, it's a rape session. But before, like, other than that, it's like, all right, oh shit, the niggas is kissing, all right. Because you don't want to put yourself in a situation to where you might do something you ain't had no business doing in the first place.
Right. So I want to say that, you know, I was talking about my baby's father and how for 10 years we were together, he cheated on me with about 5 different women. But I took him back, you know, and I posed a question on Facebook: has anybody ever been with anybody that cheated numerous times and they took him back? I was that person, but it was mainly only because we had fucking 4 kids by this point, and I wanted to try to make
Excuses,
things
but I feel you
work
got
for the kids.
excuses. We got
But when Kara cheated on him finally because she came across a guy that was completely opposite of what I was used to. He was giving me more attention, giving me more time, you know, giving me everything that Henry wasn't giving me. You know, and
it sound like what Truth just said.
it made more sense. But fuck, at the end of the day, he ended up leaving me because he thought I was still in love with the other guy.
Because you was.
I don't know why everybody says that. That'd be the first thing everybody says.
Well, here's the thing, and I tell people, I don't give a fuck what words come out your mouth. You can tell me I'm Jolly Great Giant, I'm this, I'm that. It's all about your actions. So even though you may have not felt it, but the fact that your actions were still, oh, let me run home and cook. Oh, let me do this. Or let me do that. Yeah, you're still with that person.
It was like that, but it wasn't really like that because, you know, at the end of the day, it was more or less so, you know, just basically for the kids, and that was it.
Well, see, and that's the thing. Like, we create these, and again, your daughter just, whatever.
My phone is ringing. I'm doing my show. Text me.
It's just like, you know, again, you get used to certain things, you get accustomed, and you get comfortable, and again, your mother and your father didn't have the greatest relationships, and they stayed together anyway, but you repeated the cycle,
I did.
and your daughter was like, "Fuck that shit."
Yep. She sure did.
She was like, "Mine, this nigga won't massage my calf." You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta have a nigga massage. So, nah, it's what happens. Now, as far as you were saying, as far as people having kids out of wedlock, yes, it happens. And there are certain in the men's category.
Mm-hmm.
We always say there are two things you don't do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you don't bring back a disease. All right, and you don't drop a seed in the other chick. Things you don't do. But this day and age, it happens repeatedly over and over again. I don't have an issue with that. I have an issue with people who abandon their kids because of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember people, I despise Julius Erving.
Mm-hmm.
I think as a basketball player, he's phenomenal. But he cheated on his wife, and he had a daughter. And, she played tennis and that thing. One time she won, and, it got out how, that he was her father. But the wife he was with, or he's probably still with, gave him an ultimatum. Either he had to have nothing to do with the child, or she would leave.
Wow.
So even though he is her father, she has absolutely no idea who the fuck he is.
Sounds like the story of my life.
No, I'm saying, and it happens a lot, And this is why I say, if you get to the point to where, again, like I said, you just continue to do the adult thing about it, then these situations don't happen. We think on impulse, and we think about it, and we just like, fuck it. This motherfucker won't cook for me. I'm gonna go suck a nigga dick. You know what I mean? And then it's just like, after the fact, it's a done deal. And then, because I tell people all the time, people telling themselves all the time.
Yeah.
You may not verbally come out your mouth and say, you know what, I fucked up, I did something, but your actions do. And I'm a motherfucker who pay attention to actions.
Yeah.
So your actions is telling me different than your mouth is telling me. Guess what? I'm gonna believe your fucking actions.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do me too.
You know what? I'm still learning that. I'm still learning that, don't listen to everything you hear, feed off of what they show you thing. Because at one point, I was in a relationship where I could listen to everything that he was saying and believe it because he was backing it up as well. And then the most recent relationship that I had where I got dumped recently, like 3 weeks ago, he would tell me he loved me, and he would tell me that he loved our son, and he would tell me that he cared, but would never do anything, for us or with us. How are you with somebody that you're calling your girl that's holding you down, and then you don't see them all summer?
Well, I mean, it's again, a person's telling you what you want to hear.
Yeah.
And you're eating it up. Again, you're not paying it, because like I tell you, yes, you may not be getting every single thing you want when you want it. It's part of life. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
But if the person's still making an effort to be a part of your life and they're giving that effort, then yeah, it's good. But if you got to reach out all the time to let me see you, I haven't you want to, or I always got this and that. And I always say, a motherfucker who drink and smoke, you save that money up instead of doing all that, bring your ass out here. Show me the same effort I show you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tony is texting me.
What up, Tone?
Tony said, believe 50% of what you hear and 100% of what you see. You hear words, you see actions.
Well, and that's the thing, Tone. You know what I mean? It creates things like a person could tell. Because, again, you've opened yourself up to this person and told this person what you like, what you don't like, what you want to be a part of your life. So this person knows what to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
They know what you want to hear.
Yo, it's fucked up that people do that to people.
Well, it's the fact
they
that
take full advantage and full granted of a woman.
we're
who's
selfish
head over-
creatures. Do you understand? Human beings are selfish ass creatures.
I'm not like that though.
You
promise. I promise. I
No,
don't take
here's the
for
thing.
granted and
Every
take advantage.
individual is selfish, period. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. We're just fucking selfish.
give too
we
much.
want what we want.
No,
No,
I
you
don't get
give because you
anything.
want something in return.
Well, it's expected.
No, you
isn't
want
it?
that right. It's not expect. If you gotta expect something, that's the fucking problem.
I mean, look,
No, they ain't no look. Like
Look.
really, listen. Like
if you're doing for somebody, and it's a relationship,
what's
when
good,
you
Craig?
ask them for something, to me, it should be
The
expected.
fact that you
it's
asked
very
in the
easy.
first place, like
Yo, I'm
you're in
all
a
fucked
you're
up.
in
I've
a
been doing it
rel-
wrong for a long
no,
time.
it's not. No, it's saying again, guys. It's what you were used to seeing in the household you grew up. You saw two individuals
Yes.
who did not care for each other anymore.
Yes.
Didn't have that love, and now you're searching for it. And the greatest thing about it is you're searching for it. I mean, you're searching the wrong places, wrong situations, but you just, you keep trying and trying. And even though you know it's not there, you're going to try even harder. You know what I mean? And that's the, the issue right there. But a person who really cares and loves you, there's certain things you don't have to say. Like I remember sometimes, I'm in the fucking store, the mall, whatever. All right, I think Michelle look nice and this, and I grab it. You know what I mean? Like certain things you don't have to, you just don't ask.
I wish I can come across that person.
Well,
I don't think I ever
you-
had that. Even
Well,
from
again, hold it to a higher standard. Hold yourself, and I don't care how horny you are, whatever. Like you have to earn it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I always tell everybody, I can't stand secretive people.
Okay.
And people are like, well, you can't ask me that. You just met me. Why the fuck not?
Was that you? We were talking about this the night of the
Oh, the
This-
event? Yeah,
the-
I need to know everything.
like very first date. We're on our first date together. How many niggas you don't fuck? That's
Yeah.
a little OD for me.
How is it OD? And this is why we have so many problems
I couldn't
in
remember
relationships
that.
because motherfuckers want to be lied to. Men want to beat their chest. Oh, I finally found a girl who only slept with 12 niggas. You know what I mean? Or 2 motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Oh, man. No, nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck if she slept with 3,000 motherfucking niggas. If at this point in time she's ready to fuck with one and it's me, let's rock.
For real?
Because
So then
you
it
think
shouldn't
about it,
matter
every
then.
time, it does matter. Because I need to know what type of character you have. You can't tell me it's too early for me to ask you that question. It means you're not a truthful person. A truthful person will answer that. There's no such thing as none of your business. I'm sitting here trying to fucking holler at you, talk to you, maybe think about dating you. It is my fucking
I'm probably
business.
one of the most blunt people that anybody know. I'm real. I tried to be. I'm an open book. I hit this dude up on Facebook a couple of weeks ago and was like, yo, nigga, I want to fuck you. You know, like, when are we going to do this type shit?
Right.
He shot me down. But
No, it's more. It's just more important again. But continue to be that person.
but you know what he said to me? He was like, yo, you're a little too eager, sis. Like,
Well, no, it's just more like, I mean, you probably came off thirsty as hell, but it's just more lines of,
no, I told him straight up, I want to fuck you. I want you to break my back. You're Jamaican. I like the shape of your legs. I think I told you that.
I'm not sure.
Remember I was saying he got legs shaped like yours?
Oh,
How you got them
okay.
legs? And I was like,
Well,
yo,
I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, you have some, again, like I said, people like certain things. So he didn't like an aggressive woman. It just wasn't for him.
exactly.
But
Okay.
there are some guys out there who are like, bitch, bring it. You know what I'm saying? And you just have to wait and find it.
Yo,
Things that happen when it's supposed to happen,
Why isn't-
not when you want it to happen.
why isn't everybody like that with me? I would,
You got a lot of men out there that don't
I would
like
think that.
aggressive women. But again, like I said, you keep searching and trying to find someone, and you will find that person. A lot of times, shit don't happen. People get discouraged. Oh, I tried for a job, it didn't happen. Nigga, get your ass out there and keep fucking
Keep
trying.
going, yeah.
Like
for
I was
certain
talking to my
things-
son's sister, and she was like, "Yo, I'm about to quit, man. This and that." I said, "How much money you making now?" She told me how much money she making.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "If you quit, how much money would you be making?" Well, none. I said, question answered, Daddy. She's like, yes. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
very, like, I told her, you want a better job? Find one.
Yeah.
But you don't quit a job to find another job. You quit a job when you have a better job.
Right. That's
I
what I'm
said,
trying
whatever
to-
money you're bringing in now, you've already learned how to sustain yourself on that.
Yeah.
You want to go to the store, get you this, that. You've done it. You earned your money. You can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said, how would it feel for you to go back to having to ask someone to go to get money to go to the store and be dependent on someone else and their generosity? I guarantee that motherfucker been to work on time.
My son is
Ever
going through
since.
that right now. He just finished electrical school. Well, he's finishing next month. And
Congrats.
he's getting ready to start going out to these jobs. They're sending him on jobs and stuff. And before this, he was hustling. And he goes, Mom, I got to stop. Because if I end up fucking around and getting caught, I'm going to be in jail. And I'm about to finish school. And that wouldn't make you happy. He's broke now. Mom, let me get $100 until next week. I used to hit my son up for money when I needed it. But he's
Well,
going through that now.
Well, it's just like he did the wrong thing. No, real talk, real talk. Allegedly, the way it's supposed to happen is you keep a bullshit job
Mm-hmm.
and you work the whatever you need to work.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the issues we have again. Like, okay, you have to have a reason why you have money.
Yeah.
And I tell people when I had Hackensack on fire, I was on the bus with 10 grand in my pocket.
I
nigga.
know. I can't believe that.
You ever see any event that old company went to? You see about 20 bottles on that fucking table. I bought it. Cash,
so
nigga.
crazy.
Or any event that happened or whatever situation happened, I funded it.
That's so crazy.
But like I said, it get some kind of income coming in.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? There are places like because me and him in the kind of the same field.
Mm-hmm.
So I give you a number to give him. They got jobs that start at $22 an hour.
Good. He was looking at some electrical company out in Inglewood Cliffs, alarms,
Right.
setting in alarms.
Right.
You know, but yeah.
He don't want to do that. All right.
Oh.
So, no, but
He's looking at it like, okay, I'm 20 years old. If I can make $22 an hour, I'll be doing good right now.
well, no, that's the thing. And you know, establish yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them, get into that career mode. Don't worry about jobs. Find a career.
Right.
But what you need now is you need to establish some type of money. So you get your job.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you start looking for that career. And you start generating some money or whatever. Like, technically, I got a test I got to take at 10:30 tonight for a job opportunity. So it's just more lines. No, I'm saying, but, and you never stop grinding. You get a job, and then you continue to try to find a better one.
Yeah. That's
So if somebody want to pay me $34 an hour, sound good to me.
Ain't nothing wrong with
But,
that.
again, people cheat because we're cowards. We are scared to confront the individuals. We don't want to see the individuals sad and this shit and that shit. And this is why I say, like, we don't date our best friends like we used to.
Yeah.
We don't take the time to sit and talk and to conversate, to be open and honest.
I agree.
And I tell people, fellas, you listening?
Please.
A girl taking you out, you taking a girl out, ask how many dicks she sucked. If she can't answer that, she's not the girl for you.
Yo. Okay. That's bullshit. Because
How's it
as I'm
bullshit?
sitting here, 38 years old,
Right.
I can't tell you how many dicks I've sucked.
To be honest about it. And I'm serious, because
Just like that, right?
the motherfucker, I was dating a girl for a whole year and never gave me pussy. The one time she gave me pussy, I hit it, and then I left her alone. Met this girl in the club. Same day she came over, I smashed. Shortly after that, we got married, and I was happy as go lucky. So what I'm saying is, like, the honesty. You know what I mean? Like, wow. The fucking truth.
Where was
Is
this?
that a rare shit?
On my fuck on the first date?
Shit, I met her in Bentleys.
Yo, you know what? I remember.
That was back in the days, but it's just like, no, because like every individual is different, and if anyone who's ever met me face to face or personally, I give off a certain vibe, and my greatest characteristic is my ability of conversation, and that's all that matters with women. When you can conversate, they're like, oh shit, you know.
Yes.
So like I'm saying, like I use what I have to my best ability. Plus, I'm not ugly, so it's just more lines of I use what I have, but like I'm open, I'm honest, I'm bold as shit, and like to the point to where some people would think it's rude, you know what I mean?
get it
But
all
it's,
the time.
it's honest.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just so bad that we're at a point in our life and time now to where we don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah.
We really want to be fucking lied to.
Yeah. I want to read Tony's comment in regards to the whole cheating and why we do it.
What up, Tone? Paragraph
Tony!
1.
Yes, he said, long comment, Kara. Sorry. He's adorable. I love him. I was arguing with some bitch on one of his posts yesterday. She thought she was blowing me up. Anyway, he said, in my honest opinion, I think men cheat because they want variety. They see one bad chick, ooh, I want to smash. They see another bad chick, man, I want to smash her too. They see two bad chicks walking, I'd fuck both of them if I could. Niggas who have that mindset, in my opinion, will never work out in a relationship unless it's an open relationship. Give them the freedom to fuck, but remain ultimately loyal to you. I think women cheat due to two reasons: circumstances and petty revenge. If a chick isn't happy sexually, she'll deal with it for a while. If he doesn't improve sexually, but the relationship is great, she'll probably cheat whether she wants to or not. Then you have the revenge. That's self-explanatory. He did something that caused her to cheat. Two wrongs never make a right, but whatever. Let me stop being biased. I kind of agree with Tony, man.
Antonio,
know.
he's always hit things round the head. I kind of agree with him, but I kind of not agree with him to a certain extent. Like the first, read his first part again.
All right. He said, in my honest opinion, I think men cheat because they want variety. They see one bad chick, ooh, I want to smash. They see another bad chick, man, I want to smash her too.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a motherfucker who's in a relationship. And I just, and I talk about this all the time. There are situations where there's only one individual in a relationship. We want to be with someone so bad that we would be super dishonest with someone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad that we have to go through this shit, but it's just a part of life, who we are.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be on your fucking job. Not everybody is in relationship material.
Yeah.
They're just not. I don't give a fuck how fat her ass is or whatever. Like, when I took my son to the movies last night, I wanted to slap the shit out of the nigga girl next to me.
Why? Her ass?
No, because she's on her phone. She's on her phone. Two, she's fucking complaining, and I'm like, yo, nigga, I don't give a fuck how good this bitch looks. She was very attractive.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, tell this bitch to go take a fucking walk. I'm like, you sitting there catering, and I'm looking at this nigga for miserable shit. Miserable as hell. You know what I mean? But we create our own hell.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
And it's just more lines of, and I say, like, if you're in a relationship and you are relationship material, you're not going to cheat. But you have so many men out there who just want to be in some kind of situation. Or, you know what? This young lady right here, she pays my bills, so I can't let her go. So I'm going to tell her I'm in a relationship. This young lady right here got them dick-sucking lips, nigga. I just love them shit to death. I can't let her go nowhere, so I got to be in a relationship with her.
I hate
You know what I
men
mean?
like that. I
But
think that's what
it's
I was
just-
just in recently.
Well, I
to be
mean,
honest
just
with you.
more women do it too. It's just like, all right, well, this nigga's a real good dude. He really ain't got no money, but he a good dude. Or this nigga can't pipe me like this nigga over here, but he a good dude. So, oh damn, Craig, I'm gonna get you in a second. You just read a paragraph. But it's just more lines. Again, we're in the point to where it's just like, damn, I like this. Oh, I like this too. But if you could be open and honest, and I always tell dudes, if you are a man who loves multiple women, date a woman who's attracted to women. Yeah. Wow, niggas, look, I just cracked the fucking code. A good friend of mine is the most happiest nigga in the fucking world because his girl brings different women home on a regular basis.
Oh my God.
And when I say this nigga got horse blinders on, this nigga got horse blinders on. Halle Berry, Kim Kardashian, all them bitches who walk in front of him, he don't see it. Because that's the type of person he is, and his woman understands it, and she's with it, and she makes sure she feeds her husband's appetite. You have a lot of people out here who, I'm high sex drive. No, high sex drive, nigga want to fuck all day long, and all of a sudden like, damn, all this nigga want to do is touch me, this and that and that and this, and all right, so now the nigga touching somebody else, you mad.
Yo, why don't I ever meet any of these type of people that you ever described?
Shit, you gotta get out.
I never
Craig.
have.
Chris says, I think people cheat because they want someone else at that time, but they don't want to lose, I guess you were saying, the person that you're with, that you have home, because he was typing fast. All right, so they have at home, they used to having there. All right, so it's more lines like we were saying, that like you have something that's comfortable, and you like it, you may not love it, or it may just be feasible. So you're with it, but you still want to go out and have a little fun. And it's what I'm saying, like, but just imagine if that person was super honest with themselves. I mean, look at D-Ray, the comedian, the light-skinned, pretty, tall boy. This man lives with multiple women. He's in a relationship with multiple women, and it works. It works. He doesn't cheat. They're two beautiful-looking women from two different cultures. He got it nicely. They both look like they could be mixed with something else.
Yeah.
But one looked like it could be mixed with this. The other one looked like it could be mixed with that.
Yeah.
So he has something, and it's happy.
Yeah.
Michelle says cheat is a choice. No, people cheat because they want to. It's just more lines of like if you can find if you like multiple women and you can't, then be open and honest, and you'll be amazed. You'll find a woman who's more attractive than the one you wanted to hold on to,
Yeah.
who's more exciting or whatever, and that's willing to deal with that.
Yeah.
Like polyamory, like all right, we just want to fuck. You know what I mean? But there's no feelings involved.
That's not
But
what that
but
is.
it's just more. That's exactly what the fuck.
That's
I'll
not
give a
what
fuck
that
what
is.
name you get at.
Oh,
That's I want to fuck other people and not. But the problem with men is men get their motherfucking feelings involved.
Yeah.
Men, I could fuck someone else, but you can't.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this nigga didn't dick down 12 bitches, but she took a nigga number. That nigga on the floor crying.
That's what happens when y'all
You know what
get
I'm
cheated
saying?
on too.
But I'm saying, like, you're dealing with someone who's not built for what you actually want.
Yeah.
But you see it, but you keep lying to yourself and acting like it's cool, it's comfortable, it'll get better, it's okay, it's this, it's that, and you're making excuse after excuse
Yeah.
after excuse.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like as being on both sides, as being one that was cheated on for many, many years and accepting it and taking it and putting up with it, showed my insecurity. And I wasn't happy at that point. Try to do something like that to me now with this mind frame and at this day and age, you know, I know my worth a lot more now than I did back then.
Michelle says you need to get out, date, and get yourself dates. It's I say
Yeah, I don't even
open
really
and
want
honest.
a boyfriend anymore. I just
Well, it's
want
not
to
that. Like I say, it's open and honest. If you can tell a person straight out, like I said, for me, ask a girl, all right, you do anal? You know what I mean? Like, just open up. And she'd be like, oh, why you ask that? Because I want to know if you do anal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like I said, it's the open, it's the honesty. You just are like, well, nah, that's not me. We're like, all right, cool. Well, oh, man, it's too early for you to ask me. Like, how early is it for me to try to actually get to fucking know you?
Yo, I don't know about that asking the question on the first date thing. If a guy seriously asked me on the very first time that we've been out or the first time we're meeting, how many people I slept with, I know he's gonna like run for the hills.
That's not true.
I don't even fucking know.
But again,
give him an
that's
approximate.
like when I met Michelle. I'm like, yo, listen, my body count is high. She sticked around, but I guess maybe from because I never really asked her. I guess it was more lines the honesty of it. Like I guess when you're in a situation you've been lied to so much, honesty is like a refreshing fucking like, oh shit.
Are you her very first black guy?
No,
I was gonna say maybe that's what it is.
hell no. Her body count serious too. Fuck out here.
Oh God. Oh. Next.
I was fucking with her at the store today and shit. Cause Michelle, she built nice and shit. So I was like, yo, excuse me, miss, what's that in your back pocket? It was her ass. You know what I'm saying? Because if we walk into the register, this dude checks out immediately. So I step back and I'm gonna have some fun with it. You know what I mean?
Lord
But like I
Jesus
said, you know,
Christ.
it's just more lines of imagine complete honesty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop worrying about what you want to hear and then hear what you need to hear.
Yeah.
This is the person that I can deal with. This is a person that does something that I don't like. This is a person that does something that I do like. If you could get past all that fucking bullshit, all those 6-7 weeks of trying to get to know someone and dates and money and time and effort, fuck out of here.
That's the reason. Listen, look. That's the reason why I jumped on.
Said she
dudes
had
the way I
3
did.
black men before me.
Oh, okay.
Smut, but it happens. I tell her that shit all the time. I tell her anybody that slept more than one person, we're smuts.
Yo, you know what?
It's the truth. We were meant to be with one person.
I guess I'm a smut. It's
And
okay.
we're all smuts.
I'm a smut too.
Tone, I think you're a smut too. You have a lot of knowledge, so it sounds like you've been through some shit.
Yes, Tone really has. All right, guys. So just really quick, I want to. We spent a lot of time on this topic, and I really wanted to get to the topic of deadbeat parents.
Let's go. We got it. Let's go.
All right. What's the definition of a deadbeat dad? I need the meaning behind the word from both men and women. Fathers, what defines a deadbeat mother? Besides money and time, what's required from both parents in order to raise a child? Speak up. All right. So, in my situation that I am in currently right now, I have baby fathers. Okay. I have three. I got a set of kids that are foreign, and then I got the black ones. Two black baby daddies. Okay. I was always the type of girl who never liked messing with men with children. I had my kids at the time. I think we spoke about this. You were like, we need to talk about this on the show. I personally never, ever, ever wanted to be anybody's other baby mother. I know how I am as a person. I know what I require from a father. And I know what I require from a man that I'm dealing with. So if I was dealing with a guy who, and it was always a guy who didn't have kids, I would tell them, if you want kids, I'll give them to you. That's why I got so fucking many. They wanted the kids, I gave them to them. But up until just recently, never had to deal with the kids being treated fairly because they all came, basically came from either their group. You got the 4 kids with one, you got 4 kids. Like, they all came in their group. Now, I'm with a guy. I'm his 5th baby's mother. Okay? Number 5, guys. For him, not me. And he's got other kids. And I don't fucking know how old they are, and I don't care. But here's my thing. Here is my thing. If you have more than one kid with one person, all the kids, in my opinion, regardless of where they live and what their age is, should be treated somewhat equally. I get hit with the excuse all the time, my other kids live out here where I am and you're in Jersey. But that shouldn't be an excuse for me because I have a car. I don't know about them other bitches and what they do with their kids, but Kara Jones, Goddess, has a vehicle. And she's always willing to bring the baby out there to see you. So take that excuse and push it out the window. Then recently, his mother was up here visiting on vacation. She seen all his other kids, and she didn't see mine. But I wasn't wrong for feeling a way about that. Excuse me. I was wrong for feeling a way about that. I was the wrong person. Here's my thing. If you got kids, mamas, and you want your girlfriend, now at the time I was his girl, to be able to trust you and trust the whole situation that we're going to be together, how the fuck does it look that your mother sees all your other kids but don't see your girl or the kid you just had? That shit blew mine, yo. Like, all bets were off after that shit. Then, to use the excuse, you wanted the kid, so you buy him diapers, or you take care of him, that's some other bullshit. So what in the opinion of you guys defines a deadbeat father?
All right, so Michelle says deadbeat. She has a couple comments here. A man that is not involved in the kid's life.
Ding.
She was like, nowadays, every man, every man our age has kids. Well, every man our age has kids. She says, yep. She was like, I'm sorry, take him to court. I will say this.
I told him I'd take him to court. You know what he said to me? Is this on? He said to me that a court cannot force him to be there for his son if he doesn't want to be. The only thing the court can try to do is make him pay the $25 support that I'm going to get because he works off the books.
Well, I mean, the fact that you even hold the conversations with an individual like that is sad. Now, real talk. I got my eye gonna tear up. That's some sad ass shit.
Yes.
But I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know if I believe in that whole deadbeat thing.
Yo, my son just saw his father for the first time in 2 months, 2 days ago.
Let me explain. Again, we don't take the time. I'm gonna knock it all into everyone's head. We don't take the time to get to know the individual we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Like your baby father. How do you not know he had other baby mothers?
I didn't know.
No, but this is what I'm saying. You need to take that time to get to know the individual.
Nigga lied.
Hey, nigga live, you be around a motherfucker enough, you're going to catch the lie.
No. I couldn't be around him because he wouldn't allow that shit to happen. He wouldn't allow it. My entire pregnancy, I saw him twice. That was it. It's not like I wasn't trying. We was speaking every time he needed money.
Okay, and then again, from your situation, you need rent, nigga, I will bring it to you. My apps don't work. Yeah, all my apps, they just shut the fuck down. Soon as you call, them shit stop working.
Yeah.
You want this 600? I will bring it to your ass. How about that? So you, again, in your situation, you continuously allowed it. You allowed it. You allowed it. You allowed it. And what's, like, how in the world, in any life function, 9 months pregnancy, you see a individual twice and you're claiming them?
Yeah.
Huh?
Listen.
So,
it wasn't until
again,
after the baby was born that
well,
he started claiming me.
Nah, fuck out of here.
I'm assuming he had to make sure that it was his, which, okay, I get it.
I don't give a fuck. You busting it, nigga. It's a chance. I don't give a fuck what it is.
Word.
But it's just more lines of like, I don't know if I really believe in the whole deadbeat thing. And the reason why I say this, we're so, because there's a young lady on the job, and she has a situation where, love that screen. I should almost flew in here. It was a situation where she's just had a baby. Her and the baby father not together. And I knew right off what happened. I was like, physically, you were all in, right? I was like, he busting you. You find out who the fuck he truly was.
Yeah.
She's like, well, damn, yeah. I was like, yeah, you didn't take the time to get to know the person. Take the time. I say, now you learn from it. The next person you meet, slow down. Try to get to know that person before you just jump on the fucking dick. You know, and like I said, take our time.
Yeah.
Be patient. Get to know someone. And again, because a person to show you their selfishness. Because a lot of times it's all that, I'm not dating the kid. I'm dating you.
Right.
So if you're not involved in it, then I don't want to be in the kid's life.
Yo,
It sounds fucked up, but it's the way it
That's
is.
my first baby
It's
father.
a package deal.
That was my first baby father. He wanted nothing to do with the kids because I didn't want anything to do with him. And he disappeared for like 6 years. And he just actually popped back up not too long ago for my son who graduated middle school in June. But he was gone. We wanted nothing to do with each other. Well, I didn't want anything to do with him. He wanted me. He wanted things to work out. I moved my other baby father right in. All three of us were living together.
You smart. Okay.
I'm a smut. I wasn't fucking both of them though at the same time.
We don't believe that.
Swear to God.
I don't give a fuck what
Yo,
you put your head up to.
I wish.
I don't give a fuck what you. I don't give a
I
fuck.
promise.
I don't give a fuck. You could do push-ups right now. I don't give a fuck what it is, how high you want to put your hand up. And I know Tone was thinking the same fucking shit. You can put your hand. You can bring a Bible in this motherfucker.
I swear to God.
And we ain't believing
I
it.
was not sleeping with them both at the same time.
We
We
don't
were all
believe-
living underneath the
I
same
don't
roof.
get- You may not slept with them in the same time, but you slept with them in the same day.
No.
Exactly. I see
Oh
your
my
face.
gosh. Hell no. I swear to God no. But
Yeah, we ain't believing that shit. Go
You
fuck
know-
how many times you swear.
with him, you know, the relationship was over again. I don't know why I keep getting cheated on. Like for a long time, I started feeling like it was me. Maybe my pussy isn't good, or maybe
Well, see,
I don't
that's
do
the
enough
thing.
sexually.
The
but-
first thing you went to is physicality. Yes, sex is a part of sex, but after you bust that nut, what else is there? Like, it has to be a complete thing.
He was
we
dirty.
have to. We have. Huh?
He was dirty.
Well,
I think I spoke to you about this. Like
You kept fucking a dirty nigga. That's on you.
no, I wouldn't fuck him. And that's the reason why he cheated.
You have kids by him, right? Stop.
Yes.
Do you have kids by him?
Yes.
So you was fucking a dirty nigga. Now you may have had a point to where you was like, all right, nigga, you
Yo.
don't wash your dick. I can't do it no more. He gonna find somebody else.
He
who don't
only
mind.
took a shower after getting confirmation we were gonna have sex. Like he would hit me up like, "Yo, Carrie, you think I can get some tonight?" Yeah, Jay, if you go wash your ass, he'd go wash his ass. His feet weren't stinking in bed. We had sex. I get pregnant easy because I barely have sex. I swear to God, I know it probably don't make sense, but I'm a nurse, and it makes 100% sense to me and to anybody I explain it to. My doctor put it to me best.
And just lighten it outside, people. Just want y'all to know that. Like
When you don't have
lighten me
sex
no more
that
struck.
much, it's easier for you to get pregnant. I promise.
No, we know the science of it. But it's just, again, it's just more lines of you continue to allow certain things And because I know a young lady who had to trick her man into having washing his ass to have sex.
See?
But it's just like, again, like if I gotta go through all that, I'm okay.
Well, listen,
I'm okay.
I did it for like 6 years, and
But
it was
see, that's
okay.
the
We
thing.
broke up
That-
afterwards.
That's the point. 6 years of it.
Yeah. I got tired after a while.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you're allowed for 6 years. You can't go back from that.
We had kids, man.
I
What
go
was I
fuck.
supposed to do? I was trying
You was having kids by,
set
I mean, no
example.
disrespect to the nigga. I don't know the dude, but you having sex with a dirty dick nigga for a long time. So you can't expect no change. The first time you got a hint of it, it might have been, hold on, pause on me. Because, real talk, I met a girl. Very beautiful. Took the clothes on, pause. All right. I mean, absolutely no disrespect. But obviously, you've had a lot more stressful day than you thought you had.
Oh, my God.
How about we go take a shower? Exactly, Tone. How about you go take a shower, and then we'll continue this? And I mean, I'm still here. I'm not talking at you in a bad voice. I'm not telling you to get the hell out. I want to continue this. But we need to take a shower first. We both gonna get in there. That's the conversation we need to have.
Listen, man, it worked. It worked for a little bit. And it wasn't that I never, he was having problems with stinking ass or anything like that. It
You
was
making
just,
excuses.
he didn't brush his teeth every day.
You
and his
making
feet stunk.
excuses. Exactly.
Listen, man,
I mean, it's plain and simple. Nigga, wash your feet and don't come in here. You know what I mean? You walk around with no clothes. Okay, what you do, nigga? You want all this? Nigga, wash your ass.
yeah.
But like I said again, like if you gotta go through all this and like it ain't for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really not for you.
No, but
But as again, like I said, as far as the whole deadbeat, I don't think deadbeat exists. I think
it
we
does.
continue to allow ourselves to
It
be. This is what I'm saying. We allow ourselves to be in situations that we shouldn't be in. Plain and simple. You knew what you was dealing with. The moment, and once the moment happened, all right, cool. You either gonna be here or not. That's it.
Yo, he puts on a front like he be doing for his other kids.
She said he was. Prodigy said he was depressed. That's why he was a stinking ass. But yeah,
Oh yeah, she knows him. She know who my baby father.
I
She
don't
knows
give-
what I'm talking about.
and I don't give a fuck how depressed you are. Like once you start smelling yourself, like oh damn, nigga. Like when you left the gym, like damn my balls. Let me wash my balls. You know
No,
what I'm
he
saying?
just didn't care. He was just one of them people that just didn't care. He thought his looks was enough to get him, further
I
than.
tell you, like I said, man, I seen. We had a conversation on the job. This dude showed me a picture. He's like, "What you think it is?" I was like, "Yo, she look mad good." He's like, "Her shit smelled like a fucking sewer," and he's like, "She was comfortable with it." So that lets you know throughout her life,
No.
no one said. But I'm just saying. But it's just like throughout her life, she thinks it's cool. So no one was honest with her. You know what I mean? Like you're that. Like, and how do you think you can go through? There's one woman in my entire life that I can tell you that she didn't perspire.
Okay.
Like she put deodorant on because it's what people wanted to see.
Right.
Like, cause we had a conversation. I dated her for a couple of years, or whatever. She's like, "Well, I got accustomed to it because I don't want anybody thinking that I'm not a clean individual."
Right.
She never had like we would go run a full court for 12 hours. She wouldn't have a scent.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? It's just like her body just didn't produce whatever the fucking situation. She had kids or whatever, but it just was more lines of everyone's body. You have to know your body. So if someone who knew that she didn't have to use deodorant if she didn't want to put it on, you know what I mean? So someone who's stinking ass feet know that nigga you didn't have them same socks on, that you had to peel them off. That lets you know that you might need to get a bar of soap in this motherfucker.
Mm.
Cause like I take it to the next level. Like Michelle tell, like we don't use toilet paper. We use wipes.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like,
This was an argument in my
I
house.
should tell you,
the
like
other
them
day.
shits to sit right here
Yes.
on the mud. I do not wipe my ass with toilet paper. I wipe my ass with wipes.
I was
Cause
arguing.
I like
with,
having my ass licked.
Yo, listen.
That's it.
I was arguing with my son about this shit the other day. He comes to the house to use the bathroom. Mom, what a toilet paper. You ain't see them wipes? Kleenex wipes on the back of the toilet? You guys use wipes? What the fuck you think I am, a baby? You want to smell like one, right? You want to be clean like one? Don't get it twisted. You might come back next time and have a whole bidet up in here.
He ain't, I don't know about that. You ain't put no toilet water in my ass. but
It's clean.
he ain't never. No, the fuck it ain't. It's called toilet water. They ain't say they bidet your ass with Fuji water.
God,
they bidet your ass with
It's the
toilet
water that come out the sink.
Do you drink sink water?
Yeah.
You do?
Yo,
That's
yes.
probably why you glowing now. But
Oh.
no, I mean, like, but again, it's just more lines of like he hasn't experienced like a chick that want to just get on there and eat his last like groceries.
Probably not.
So once
Probably
he do
not.
that, I guarantee that nigga had them shits. Because we tell you, I have them in my book sack. I have like 2 of these in my car. I got these at her house, at my house, wherever I'm at. Like my son is getting so fucking trained now
Mm-hmm.
that the nigga know toilet paper. What toilet paper?
I know.
He go to his mom's house. He's like, nah, I need
Wipes.
I need wipes. Like, so I
Yes.
give him a pack when he go over
Word
there.
is born. I'm the same exact way. There now, as far as I wanted to say something, I was thinking, as far as I go, as far as like the whole personal hygiene, this is all right. I don't really make a nigga last long. So in them little 3 or 4 minutes that he does last, if I stink, he probably wouldn't even notice him. I just wanted to say that. Number 2, there are such things as deadbeat fathers. I am learning every day what they look like. I have seen fathers with their kids, and I'm like, yo, this is such a. I see you with your son, and I'm like, yo, this is such a good thing.
And she saw like I took him to the bowling little thing in Hackensack because there's a league for kids, and today was the first day.
Oh,
And you're looking at all the different parents,
Mhm.
and I'm talking about like different cultures. And he had this one guy there. His son was playing on my team, my son's team, and he had another son there. And then you're looking right next to this white boy who needed his ass slapped with his grandparents. And then his mom showed up, and she's juggling soccer and bowling, and we're all just sitting there fucking talking.
Yeah.
You don't see skin. You're
Right.
seeing your kids enjoy them fucking selves,
Yeah.
and you're in fucking heaven.
yeah, yeah. Those are not everybody. Not every father can say that they've
Well, I
seen
mean,
that
it's
or been through that, especially when you have kids out here, and it's not a thought to in your mind to reach out to their mother because y'all are beefing to find out if the kid is eating or if they're still breathing.
well, unfortunately, a lot of times like that, you have some parents. I'm not gonna say mothers, but you have some parents that will pretty much keep the money and do for themselves before they do for the child.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know somebody who literally showed up every day to go feed his son.
That's nice. That's nice.
You know, what I mean, it was kind of fucked up in a way because she had more kids, but it's just like he's like,
You know,
my
he's worried about
responsibility.
his kid.
Like, it's not my responsibility, and it's sad it got
No,
to
it's
that
not.
point.
No, it's not.
No, because it was a good dude, and he would before he would buy. You know, hey, go get some groceries. Groceries never happen. You know what? I'm gonna go get the groceries. Never cook. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna make sure my son eats.
You know, listen, I never had a problem with my baby daddy's other kids. There's been times, like, I bought his one son a bike. There's been times he's hit me up like, okay, I don't have it. Can you send me some money? I'm about to see my sons. I'll send the money. I don't give a fuck about them no more because he don't give a fuck about mine. And if he can't hit their mothers up and ask their mothers to give him $10 to buy wipes for my son, even though I don't need shit from him, then fuck them too. At the end of the day, I'm quite sure his baby mothers know how he is.
I would love for someone to hit me with that conversation. Hey, what's good? How you doing? Oh, well, I need some. It sounds like a nice little problem you got there. So, how's my child?
I mean, look, going further now, he know he can't ask me for shit for his daughter. He can't ask me for shit for none of his kids. I don't give a fuck about them no more because he showed me how he feels about my son. My son wasn't even worthy enough to meet your mother.
Well, here's the thing: the effort wasn't put it there. So you know, and I would say you like
Nope.
she kills. She texts me. She knows like, okay, if I don't text you back, this is like strangle her fucking.
Oh, I'm
ass.
getting a whole bunch of texts and phone calls too.
She be alright. But it's just more lines of a person is gonna let you know what they want and how they want to be involved in the person's life.
Yeah.
And I think once you stress yourself out more trying to force someone to do something they are not willing to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know she heard me, punk ass. She ordering me food and watching the show at the same time. You trying to force someone would anger you.
Yeah.
It would cause more stress and pain to yourself. Your child lives at 1235 address on a New Jersey block. Feel free. Feel free. And it took for me to learn. I got 2 kids. It took for me to really not give a fuck in order for someone to allow me to truly be the parent that I know I can be. So you have to do that. A person's going to eventually come around or not. But at the end of the day, that child's going to grow up. Either, child's going to know you as a father figure, or they're going to know you as the motherfucker who comes around from time to time.
My son, and Cairo will be 6 months old tomorrow, screamed the entire time he was with his dad.
Don't know him.
He does not know him.
Did
but
he come to you or you went to him?
I took him to Brooklyn.
Then use a fool.
I took him to Brooklyn. I
He's a
always
fool.
offered it to.
Use a fool.
I don't even want him in my house.
I don't give a fuck. We can sit in the porch, nigga. The weather's still nice.
Listen,
Nigga, I'll meet you at the local McDonald's, nigga. He could run around there jumpy.
Cairo was looking around in his apartment. He didn't know who he was, but then he tried to blame it on me, making it seem like I spoiled him, and that's the reason why he crying. No, motherfucker.
Paul, stop.
He doesn't know you.
Stop. I ain't gonna let you go through that. We ain't gonna go there. At the end of the day, a motherfucker gonna do what they want to do. Motherfuckers obviously has an issue or problem. He's trying to put it on you or that reverse psychology shit. I'm going to make you feel bad because I feel bad type shit. At the end of the day, if you want to see your child, you will. And I tell you this all the
Yes.
time. I've lived in New York. I just recently moved to Jersey, but I've always worked in Jersey.
Yeah.
I would leave the Bronx to come to Jersey to work. I would hop on the one motherfucking, I forgot what bus runs by Sears, but I would hop on the bus from Hackensack, New Jersey, to Port Authority, and then take a train to the last stop in Brooklyn, just to put my daughter the fuck to sleep. I fed her and I put her to sleep. I literally spent an hour to maybe an hour and 10 minutes tops with my daughter. But I spent 4 hours traveling. So I ain't trying to hear no motherfucking
That's the reason
excuse.
why you don't know
Thank
nothing
you,
about
the
a deadbeat.
165 Project. So I
That's
don't
the
want to
reason
hear
why.
shit about anybody, about what they can and won't do. Nigga, I couldn't stand her mother. To this day, I can't stand her motherfucking ass.
It's about the kids, man.
But I went in that motherfucking house. I said hello to her father because I respected him. Her mother could have sucked a dick. Both of them.
Yeah.
I get in there. I get my daughter. I give her a bath. I feed her. I put her on my chest. I pat her to see. She got my smell. She know me. And I put her ass to bed, and I'm out the door.
This
I
nigga
say
don't-
goodbye. I don't say nothing. The only time me and her had a conversation was when she was like, oh, my family's here from Baltimore. They want to see her. Then they going to see her when she wake the fuck up.
I know you was telling me
Because
about
this
that.
is my motherfucking time.
That's the reason why you don't know.
So
about a
at the
deadbeat
end of the
father.
day, no, I'm saying it's just, I'm not coming near because obviously you don't appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to see your son, you are more than welcome. Nigga, you can sleep on the floor. You can stay over. If it's too much travel to come back, I will try to make things as comfortable as possible for you, but I'm not going out of my way for you.
Yeah.
I'm not coming to Brooklyn no more. I'm not paying no tolls. I'm not paying no gas. This little man, he'll grow up with the respect I instill in him. And if it comes from you, it does. If it doesn't, then fuck what?
That's so dope. It's coming. It's coming. I'm almost there.
I would literally go to Brooklyn and flatten your tires. I swear to fucking goodness. I had some dead ass serious. With a serious fuck, I ain't joking. I ain't fucking laughing. Like, come the fuck on.
I want to read the comments on the post real quick.
Read the comments. We get out of here. I got to
All
study
right.
for my test.
Sorry about that. Tony, shout out to him like always.
Paragraph. Let's go, homie.
He said I can only speak for.
Now I'm saying, like, yo, Tone, like, you could tell my man been through some shit in life.
Yeah, man.
But
I love
it's
him.
not the fact that he just been through life. He learned from it.
Yeah,
and
he has.
experience.
He has.
And the knowledge my man has, man.
Yep. He said, I can only speak from the casualty of being deadbeat fatherhood since my dad wasn't around. I had to basically learn everything on my own. My mother did the best she could, and I don't blame her. Any woman would have struggled dealing with my badass. A deadbeat dad is basically a sperm donor who doesn't know he's a sperm donor. You knew what you were doing, fucking her raw and busting a nut, but even after Maurice said you are the father, you disappeared like the Bermuda Triangle. That's what my father did. Even though he left when I was about 4 or 5 years old, I don't remember anything about him or what he looks like. I know his name, age, former occupation, and he's black like me because obviously. The commonality amongst deadbeat dads today is simple. Smash raw and bust a nut because their pullout game is weak. I'm 31 with no kids. And if I could do it, so can they. So can they. But they ain't hearing me. I hear them. I hear you.
Yo,
Oh, and Erica liked that comment.
shout out to Tone. Here's the thing about it. He's, in his comments, basically told you what type of person it turned him into.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great man who's probably scared to have kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A good man,
Yeah.
scared to have kids because he doesn't want to be associated with his own father.
Yeah. He'll be a good dad, though.
I agree.
Most men like that are good dads.
I agree.
I remember my baby's father telling me, like, yo, I'm not a monster. I think it was because his father wasn't around or his father was in jail. If that nigga knew that you was out here busting nuts and this one, and making kids, and then calling your baby mothers to take care of your other kids, he probably flipped over in his fucking grave right now, man. Shout out to Darlene. I love her too. She said a child needs both parents to give them attention. If you don't give them attention, there's no relationship. Talking to them is so important, even just a phone call. I can't stand these social media dads that make themselves look like they are dads and aren't. Oh, and moms too. I can't stand a parent who looks good and then they go out and their kids be looking crazy. She said, oh, and the parents that order out delicious food and then sit in their kids' face and eat it and not give them anything but a can of spaghetti. Deadbeat parents.
You know what's crazy? Because I remember my sister, you said it brings back memories. My sister cooked her husband a steak, and then we had cabbage or some shit like that. I'm like, the fuck is this? Nigga, I want that steak, them steak fries looking good as hell over there. The fuck we doing with this shit over there?
Yeah, I mean, look, I see it all the
Michelle
time,
said,
too.
as far as Tony's waiting for the right time. I think in Tone's situation, I don't think it's the right time. I think it's the fear. And especially from a man, we don't want to bring a child into this world and not be right. And you start to question yourself and your abilities when you have it, homie.
Yeah.
You have it.
Yeah.
Find that right woman and imagine the greatness you would help raise from a son being there and teaching your child the right ways. Like anybody that's around me with my son, they see I don't sugarcoat shit around my son. I talk to him like he a grown-ass fucking man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I talk to him like he a grown man, not like he 14. Because he needs to understand how the world truly works.
Yeah, that's dope. All right, guys. So that was my show for this week. I was in my feelings. I said I was going to be throwing up pictures and all this other stuff. But then
I knew you wasn't going to do that. You don't
at
talk.
the end of the day, I have to realize that I have kids with this man.
What?
I have a kid with this man. So
I know Tone caught that too. All right, Tone.
listen,
I'm going to hit you up later, Tone.
I cannot bash the brother and then go and lay up with him. I can't do that because
Okay,
then,
the fact that you talking about still laying up with a nigga, that's sad. That's sad.
yo, I will tell you this. The other day when he saw the baby, I wasn't even turned on in any way, shape, or form by him at all. Now, that's real sad because not too long ago, I wanted to just be all over him. You know, it's something about being broken and hurt that don't even make your pussy wet anymore.
It's not that. When you see a person who they truly are,
Yeah.
when you see the real person, and if that real person is something you want or something you don't want, it's how you react.
Yeah.
And this person has shown you the lack of respect, and of course you're not going to be attracted to that.
Not in any way, shape, or form. But now, if that other dude, the Jamaican dude with the pretty legs, decides he wants to hit me up, you got about 3 weeks to do so, my brother. Please make sure you do.
3 weeks.
I'm giving him 3 weeks, man.
Okay.
I've already given him 2. If I hit a dude up and tell him I want to fuck, they should be privileged, yo.
Okay. First of all, if you hit them up and they didn't give you the response you was looking for, you keep moving on. The fuck you waiting for?
He told me to give him a couple of weeks.
You out your everlasting fucking mind.
He said he got a lot going on.
I don't give a fuck.
He said to give him a couple of weeks.
All right.
Last time I did that shit with Jamie, he was on it
Yeah,
and
well,
stayed
I told
on
you.
it for
Exactly.
a long time.
So, I
I
told
miss
you.
his ass too.
But I tell you, at the end of the day, a person's gonna show you what they want and what they don't want.
That's right. Oh my God. All right, guys. That was this week's edition of Grown Talk with Goddess. We ran over today. I know my kids is probably like, where's Mom?
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Thank you guys so much. I found out, or I realized that even though people get upset with me and unfriend me on social media, they still watch my show and shit because I'm that bitch. I appreciate it. Shut up. Yo, there's nothing wrong with being full of yourself. I'm very full of myself. Evidently, it's just not for the right things, what I'm learning and what I'm hearing about myself lately. I don't know.
Bye.
See you guys next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to check my page out for the topics. Bye.